Welcome back to People's Princess Catherine channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some significant news.
The heartfelt moment Princess Catherine couldn't hold tear back as she watched the National Service of Remembrance from the balcony of the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office building today. Have you ever seen a royal moment so raw that it silenced an entire nation? Today, the image of Princess Catherine wiping away a tear at the Cenotaph didn't just capture attention, it captured hearts. Every November, the Remembrance Sunday ceremony unites Britain in quiet reflection. But this year, it felt different. As the clock struck 11 and London fell completely still, the Princess of Wales stood alongside Queen Camilla overlooking the Cenotaph. Cameras caught a single, unforgettable image. Catherine, momentarily overwhelmed by emotion, discreetly lifting a hand to her face. This wasn't just another royal appearance. This was a glimpse of humanity behind the crown. Dressed in a black Catherine Walker coat, her look was immaculate. Every detail, from the lace-trimmed neckline to the Lock & Co. hat, designed with solemn precision. Yet beneath that composed exterior, emotion broke through. In my opinion, this tear symbolized something far deeper than personal sadness. It was a moment of collective remembrance. The princess wasn't crying as a royal, she was crying as a daughter, a wife, and a mother, reflecting the grief of millions who've lost loved ones to war. At 11 a.m., as veterans lowered their standards and the king laid the first wreath, time seemed to stop. Even the traffic in London paused. It's a tradition that dates back more than a century, and Catherine's presence on that balcony has become part of that ritual. What strikes me most is how this generation of royals, especially William and Catherine, has redefined remembrance. They bring not just duty, but emotion. The tear we saw wasn't weakness, it was empathy. It told every soldier, every veteran's family, we see you, we remember. It's easy to forget that Catherine's role mirrors that of Queen Elizabeth II, who attended the same ceremony for decades, never showing overt emotion. The late queen embodied composure. Catherine represents compassion. I think this marks a quiet but powerful evolution in royal culture, one that bridges the past and present. While Queen Elizabeth's stoicism reassured the nation during war, Catherine's humanity connects it emotionally in an age that values authenticity. Pinned to her left lapel was a single red poppy, small, yet monumental. That poppy represents every life lost, and Catherine's tear almost felt like the flower itself weeping. And here's the thing. Symbols only matter when emotion gives them life. Catherine did that, effortlessly. One gesture turned into a national conversation about loss, resilience, and the quiet grace that defines true leadership. So here's how I see it. This wasn't just a princess tearing up. It was Britain itself shedding a tear through her. Catherine didn't plan to become the emotional center of the ceremony. It happened naturally. And maybe that's what makes it unforgettable. If you think about it, every royal generation finds its own language of empathy. For Diana, it was touch. For the late queen, it was silence. For Catherine, it's emotion. Subtle, restrained, yet real. And honestly, I think we needed to see that. In a world filled with division and noise, that single tear said more than any speech could. Do you believe Princess Catherine's emotional moment signals a new, more open chapter for the royal family? Or should the royals maintain their traditional stoicism in public? Drop your thoughts below. I read every single comment and will feature some of your insights in our next episode. And hey, if this story moved you, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the deeper side of royal stories.